Baro Ki'teer has returned once again. On PC, he's located on the Kronia Relay, which is Saturn. On Xbox One, he's on the Leonov Relay, which is Europa. And PlayStation 4, I think it's Strata Relay? It's the Earth Relay anyway, I just don't know how to pronounce it. I'm just going to call it the Strata Relay. So let's jump in and see what he has on PC. Another immortal skin. This time it's for Zephyr. That's actually not bad. Unfortunately, it looks a bit too busy. There's too much going on with not much change to the colours. But of course the colours can be changed. But all in all, that's actually not a bad looking immortal skin. But with 10th-gen stuff being a thing, I don't see why the immortal skins are now in his possession. It seems kind of a waste. Primed Ravage has returned, which is crit damage for shotguns. Primed Flow is a very useful mod. The extra energy, really useful. Primed Slip Magazine, which is magazine capacity for pistols, also insanely useful. The Prisma Sigil, if you're into that kind of thing, I guess, but would save the ducats. He has returned with his own noggle, the prisma hecate syandana, the daedalus chest, but just that. No arms, just the chest piece. That's weird. The prisma scanner, it was fun when it first came, but to be fair, it costing almost the same as an entire skin does seem kind of expensive. The Ki'teer leg plates don't look that bad, but they don't suit the frame that I use most of the time, unfortunately. Then of course there is the Falcon mod pack and the Dragon mod pack. As I was told last time, when you pick these up, it will actually show you what mods come from them. You don't have to go and check the mod system anymore, which is handy to have. And of course there is the Sands of Inaros blueprint, which he will now bring every time. He did before. Since Inaros was added, it's a fixed item, he's supposed to always bring it. Over on console, however, he's brought the Ki'teer razza syandana, which a lot of people said looks a lot like Neja's face. Jolt, voltaic strike, high voltage and shell shock. These are of course the dual stat electrical mods, which, what is it, 60% electricity and 60% status for each weapon. Obviously you need the correct mod to go with the correct thing. He's also brought primed reach, prisma shade, prisma mech head sentinel mask. To be fair, is kind of like all other prisma stuff for sentinels. As soon as you colour it, that prisma effect can become very faint. Prisma veritux, which is the arcwing melee weapon. Prisma grakata is quite fun to use. The 3D credit booster, the Xiphos Prisma ship skin, Lasette skin, even though it's not the Lasette, it's a landing craft skin, sorry. And again, the Sands of Inaros blueprint, which is a fixed item. He'll continue to bring this. Personally, the only thing that he's brought anywhere that I'm kind of torn as to whether it's worth it has got to simply be the immortal skins that he keeps bringing. Zephyr is a pretty decent frame for a lot of different things. Her Prime version, I'm kind of looking forward to. Of course, that's not going to be for a long time yet, but it'll add a new concept to her that I'm looking forward to seeing. But I don't know, there's something about this skin. It's not that bad looking. It's nice to have new immortal skins, but the fact that they're in here with Baro, and he's going to be bringing every single thing that he sells with him for the special 10th-gen one if you buy the digital ticket. I don't really want to be spending ducats on things like skins at the moment, just in case he brings something special then. Kind of doubtful. I'm torn. I want it, but I think I just want it for the sake of having it. I don't think I'm ever going to use it, because she does look nicer in her, let's just say, normal colour setup. That to me looks much nicer than I don't think it's going to let me actually do this. Nope, because it's not for sale in the market. It's a special item. It's not going to display here. But that to me just looks nicer and cleaner than that does. But that's just down to personal preferences more than anything else. It looks nice, yes, but I still think her original one, just the patterns on it, not particularly the colours that I have on there, look a bit nicer. Throwing her back to her standard colours, I think it's just the patterns that I particularly like better on the normal her than the immortal skin on there. But anyway, as always, things that he has brought will rotate through, so if you can't get on and pick some of these up in the meantime, or while he's here, don't panic, he will bring them back. He'll be around for 48 hours, leaving Sunday, so if you do want something, it's best to try and get in on sometime on Friday, but you do have all day Saturday, because he does now leave much earlier on the Sunday, so chances of getting in on the Sunday are much slimmer than they were before. But we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch yous next time.